Alright, so I have decided that I am annoyed at myself. That's right, I have dropped the damn drop. I never picked up the ball when it comes to the wonderful world of men's fragrances. I have been complacent and content in my cologne and fragrance ignorance, but the other day I watched a video where I'm talking about a cologne, I'm like, I don't know, I'm dumb. Now, I don't want to get all super high level or anything like that, but I feel that some basic cologne knowledge is going to go a long way in helping you and I decide what to wear, what to buy, and what we're actually looking at. And so today I thought we'd kick things off with a breakdown of the various types of colognes on the market and what they mean to guys like you and I. Now, this is the point in the video where I would like to apologize to all of my French-speaking viewers, or those of you out there that have actually taken French lessons, because, quite frankly, your ears are going to bleed with my mispronunciations. Alright, so from what I gather, fragrances can be broken down into 4 specific categories. Category 1 is parfum. Perfume. Perfume? Perfume, you get it. Category 2, eau de parfum. Alright. Category 3, eau de toilette. Toilette? I'm sweating right now. I'm so uncomfortable trying to pronounce these names. And the last category, eau de Cologne. 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 Why did I take Spanish? To keep this as simple as possible, the big difference between all 4 categories is essentially just the concentration of the perfume in each. Alright, starting it off with perfume. 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 Parfum. Perfume. Fucking, I don't know. It's super potent, super concentrated. 40% of the fluid volume in a perfume is actually the essence that they're using. Generally, it's super expensive, but you also don't need as much as you do with some of the other ones that we're going to talk about. Because of the concentration, the amount of oil that is actually in it, it pretty much hangs out all day long. You just need a few dabs or drops. And when you go in to buy a new fragrance or cologne, generally, if you're going into a store that sells a bunch of colognes or fragrances, you're not going to find too many men's perfumes, alright? These are more of a specialty item. We're going to be running into the more common or the diluted version of that perfume or essence. What we're going to see is eau de something, alright? And we'll get into the somethings in a second, but all the eau de means is it's a water or solution. Now, what drives the cologne heads crazy is that you and I call everything a cologne, right? If it's for men and we're wearing it, it's a cologne. Well, this couldn't be further from the truth. There are actually 3 different variations that we're going to find, and it really boils down to the concentration, once again, of that essence. Essence equals the stuff that smells good. All right, so like we talked about, perfume, 40% concentrate. Well, eau de parfum, a watered down version of perfume, comes in and tips the scale at 15% potency or concentrate. Eau de parfum is going to be not quite as strong as straight up perfume, but it is going to last a bit longer than what you're going to be using and wearing most often, which is eau de toilette. Toilette. Whatever. That is what you're going to find. And generally, the concentration is going to be around 10%. Most of the fragrances that you're going to find in the stores are going to be an eau de toilette. And this is going to be sort of, it's not going to be as strong as perfume, obviously. It's not going to be as strong as eau de parfum, but it is going to be stronger than eau de cologne. Yes, there's a 4th, eau de cologne. Alright, that's going to be the weakest. Generally tipping the scales at about 7%. The lower on the scale, the more often you're going to have to reapply because it is going to be diluted and it's going to dissipate throughout the day. Alright, does this make sense? Go grab your cologne bottles or go look and see what it is, alright? My guess is going to be an eau de toilette. Okay, and this is going to be on the lower end of the potency scale, meaning that if you spray it in the morning, later in the day, you could reapply and it's not going to be too offensive because it will dissipate, it will disperse throughout the day. And I think we should stop there because, quite frankly, I'm sweating bullets. I hate And you guys know that, right? One of my biggest pet peeves is pronouncing. I am gun shy. I'm mortified of pronouncing things wrong, and I know I butchered the shit out of these words today. Gentlemen, I tried. I have my phone here. I'm even listening to it. There's some French speaker as I'm like, I've done my research to try and do it right, but guys, sometimes it's tough to teach an old style dog new tricks. But the information contained within this video was pretty solid. Now you know a lot more than I did just yesterday.